Worldwide, there are more than 2.3 million people living with multiple sclerosis, with 200 diagnosed every week. That's a lot of people, and joining me today to tell you how you can help are Erin Ward and Tammy Abkarian. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you.
So I know you have an event coming up, but tell me first, what is MS?
It is a neurological disease that attacks both the brain and then impacts both the brain and the body. So symptoms can include numbness, tingling, vision problems, cognition issues, bowel and bladder dysfunction, sexual issues, mobility issues. It essentially attacks the central nervous system. So the protective coating over the nerve cells and nerve endings, myelin, gets essentially eaten away and leaves scars or lesions, hence the term multiple sclerosis.
And 2.3 million, that's a lot of people. And here in Saratoga, from what you guys have, 500 people?
500 here in Saratoga County alone that we know are registered with the National MS Society Upstate New York chapter. There certainly may be more living with MS that have yet to register with us.
Sure.
And also across all of New York State, about 34,000 or so, and about 12,800 in our 50-county chapter territory.
And the walk is one of the events that you have to help fundraise. Let's talk about the walk. When is it happening?
Walk MS is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have 19 walk sites across our 50-county chapter territory, and we raise thousands of dollars for MS research and for our programs and services. And we are on track as a society as a whole to invest $50 million alone into 380 research projects already underway.
And that's how Tammy got involved in 2013?
2013 was our first MS walk that we did as a team.
And tell us a little bit about it and why you got involved.
I was diagnosed in 2012, and that's our way of spreading the word, get the awareness out there. A lot of people don't know about MS until you get affected by it or you know somebody. You probably don't know much about it. So my family has chose to be an advocate for it, to raise awareness, raise funding, and just show people support.
And why should people participate?
The MS Walk is a great event to show that you're not alone. It can feel kind of lonely, feel like you're kind of by yourself. So I think there's over 1,500 people or so that does just the crossings down in Albany for the MS Walk. So it's good camaraderie.
And there are two walks, a 1 mile and a 3 mile?
Well, you have the option to walk either 1 mile or, depending on the location of the walk site, for example, in Plattsburgh there's an oval, and so you have the option if you'd like to walk the site more than just the 1 mile. You can do the 3 miles. It's whatever you really feel comfortable doing. And it really is, as Tammy said, it's a great way to connect with those living with MS and volunteers and supporters.
And the one here in the area is taking place where?
It is at the Crossings in Colony on Sunday, May 3rd. The vast majority of the walks are all held on Sunday, May 3rd.
And if people want to register, how can they do it?
Well, they can go online to walkms.org and they can search for whatever walk site is closest to them.
Okay. And what are some other things that you guys do and that people can do to help?
Sure. Well, some of our other great fundraisers, again, designed to raise money for MS research and our programs and services designed to help those living with MS include Bike MS. There are Bike MS events across our chapter territory throughout the summer, usually July, August, and September. And so that's a great, if you're into cycling, it's a great way to get involved. It's a fun day. The ride that's in the immediate area is based in Schodack. And so cyclists ride through Columbia County. It's really a beautiful ride. So that's just one of many ways you can get involved.
And how many people did you have last year?
At Bike or Walk?
At the Walk.
Oh, we have hundreds of people. It really depends on the site. The larger sites get hundreds and hundreds of participants, volunteers. We have kickoff speakers. We have a New York State Legislative MS Alliance that includes 18 members, and some of them serve as kickoff speakers at our walk events, so they can get quite large depending on the site.
Okay, and hopefully you'll have better weather this year, because last year
was
little,
cold.
right?
Last year was cold.
So Tammy, tell our viewers again, like, why they should participate in this, because it's such a great event, such a great cause.
Well, we need to raise money for the research. Without the research, we can't find the cause. It's an unknown cause as to what causes the MS. We need to find ways to stop it. So it's important. We need to raise that awareness, get that research dollars in there.
Great. So it's, again, May 3rd at what time is the kickoff and registration?
All the walks start at 10 a.m. and people typically start arriving around 9:15. Most folks are raising money prior to the walk, but you can walk on site and register if you have yet to do so. We definitely encourage you, though, if you can, to fundraise online and to register prior to the event.
So you basically can have a team.
Yes.
Okay.
You can launch a team or participate on a team, or if you are free that day and you want to volunteer, we certainly would welcome additional volunteers as well.
And if they want to volunteer, where should they go, or who should they contact?
Well, they can contact us at the chapter, or they can go to walkms.org and find more information about how to get in touch with us as well.
Great. Thank you so much, Erin and Tammy, for being
Thank you.
here. Thank you. And again, if you would like to participate, don't forget it's May 3rd, and you can watch this interview again by going to looktvonline.com.